Good morning students. Today in this video we are going to study chapter 4 heat.
I'm sure you all know the literal meaning of heat. Now, from where do we start discussing it? Let's recall the situation when somebody is down with high fever. What happens when you are down with fever? When you touch your body, you feel quite hot than normal, right? Then how do you know feel your body is hot? You feel hot when you touch your body. How do you feel when you touch a hot cup of milk or hot cup of tea or any other hot thing? As soon as you touch it, if it is extremely hot, if you want to grab it, you can't do it because of its hotness. You could feel this is happen because of heat coming out from the hot cup of milk or a coffee. On contrary, if you touch an ice cream or you feel hot or you can feel hot. No, but you feel comfortable while touching these objects. Not really in that case. You are also come back to your hand. Why this has happened in case of ice cream? Because it is too cold. It is freezing now. So why does this difference arises? So the difference is in the hotness. Something is more hot or something is less hot. Something is very cold. So in this lesson, we are going to learn about hot and cold bodies. What causes the substance to be hot and what causes the substance to be cold? How do we measure the hotness and coldness of the body? So now come to the heat. Heat is a form of energy flowing from one body to one matter to another spontaneously due to their temperature difference. The characteristics of heat only transfer from a body of high temperature to low temperature. It means that heat transfer from a hotter body to a colder body. Let us know about temperature. Temperature determines the hotness or coldness of an object. A hot body has a high temperature compared to cold object, which has a lower temperature. The temperature of something tells us how hot or cold something is. Temperature is measured by a device called thermometer. A thermometer has markings which are used to read the value of temperature. In this, there are some effects of heat are there. When a body is heated, various types of physical and chemical changes takes place. So there are some physical changes. Number one, change in temperature. On adding heat to body, its temperature increases. On removal heat from the body, its temperature decreases. Second, change of state. On addition or removal of heat from body, there is change in state of the body. Exchange of ice to water on addition of heat, etc. This is the example. Third is one is thermal expansion. The phenomena of expansion of matter on heating is called thermal expansion. There are some chemical changes occurs on heating reactant. In many cases, there are some chemical changes takes place. So, how temperature is measured? Temperature is measured by a device called thermometer. Thermometer is measured in degrees. Temperature is measured on two scales, that is Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. Degree Celsius is the symbol of Celsius scale. Degree Fahrenheit is the symbol of Fahrenheit scale. Thermometer is an instrument that is used to measure the temperature. Thermo means heat and meter means to measure. Hence, thermometer means measuring heat or temperature. Thermometers are of many kinds, but in this chapter, we discuss about two thermometers, that is clinical thermometer that is used to measure the body temperature. Second one is laboratory thermometer that is used to measure the temperature of the object present in the lab. Now let us discuss about clinical thermometer. A clinical thermometer is used for measuring the temperature of a human body only. It consists of a long, narrow and thin glass tube with a glass bulb at one end. The glass bulb contains mercury. A small and shining thread of mercury can be seen from outside the glass tube. Temperature scale is marked on the glass tube of the glass thermometer. It has a ning in the glass tube to prevent backflow of mercury. Mercury expands when heated and rises in the glass tube. The amount by which it rises slows the rise in temperature. A clinical thermometer may have two scales marked on its glass tube, namely Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. Celsius scale on thermometer is from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. The smallest reading in a clinical thermometer is accurate to 0.2 degrees Celsius. To know your body temperature, place the bulb of thermometer under your tongue for a minute and note the reading. Temperature should always be measured in degrees Celsius. Clinical thermometers should not be used to measure the temperature of hot water because clinical thermometer has a very narrow range, so it breaks easily with high temperature. To measure temperature of other things, laboratory thermometer is used. Precautions while using a clinical thermometers are: wash the thermometer before and after use. Ensure the measured mercury level is below 35 degrees Celsius before use. Third one, don't hold the thermometer by the bulb while reading it. So this is all about clinical thermometers. In next video, we have to discuss the other topic of this chapter. Thank you.